crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. On the hill and coming off a great start, Michael Lambert.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. The line of the pitch. Fought off foul.
First pitch, 111.
Here comes the 0-1. Inside, just missed. Way upstairs, 2-1. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. And out to a 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Here's the 2-2. Ground ball left side. Muncy sends it to first. One out in the top of the first. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Nolan Arenado.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Lou Brock in the box now. No balls and a strike. And we're looking at one of the greatest base stealers of all time standing at the plate, the incomparable Lou Brock. A little out front there as he swings through it. Until Ricky Henderson came along, Brock was the king of the stolen base. His record stood for a long time. Fly ball to right. Settles underneath it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Next to hit, Seth Hargrove. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Ball one on a pitch inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the mound now, Seth Hargrove. What's the scouting report on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. Foul ball there.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. And that just misses. Got him. And there's one down. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
1 out, base is empty. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Kiner makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Freddie Freeman.
Well, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
2 down, nobody on. That clips the zone, and the count 1-1. The pitch. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Sizes this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. We played an inning. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 2nd inning set to go. Here's a big power threat. Stan Musial. Lambert back to work. And that's too high. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished 2nd another 3 times. Wouldn't chase that time.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs.
Kicks and deals.
And I'll tell you, hitting 300 is hard enough to do over the course of 1 full season. To do it almost 20 straight seasons like Stan the Man did is just ridiculous.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And boom, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual. All over that one right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Trying to pick up her first knock in the big leagues. And a foul ball. McGuire, the base runner at first with 1 out. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Fired to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Duke Snider. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And the 1-0. Swings through that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Some real good life going to the zone on that one.
Swings and misses. 1 gone here.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Here's Mookie now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Look out! And it hit him.
It's kind of funny. Players tend to run to first base a lot quicker after getting hit by a curveball compared to a fastball.
1 down. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
Jason Hayward getting ready to hit. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And he deals.
Too high. Ball.
foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Just missed. Diego Cartaya up next for the Dodgers. Two outs. In the air, left field. Heiner settles under it, brings it in, and that'll do it. One left for L.A. We'll move to the third with no score. Top half of the third inning. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman.
When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The wind and the pitch.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Yep, that ball went
Next
out.
one is off the play. Ball and a strike to Arenado. And here's a strike. Good hitter at 98. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Ralph Kiner, batting with one down, takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Out to short, Betts. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting up, the catcher of the Wilson.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Boom, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
First pitch misses. Contreras, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That one ran inside, almost got him. Just off the outside edge, and it's 3-0. Ozzie Smith waits on deck. And there's ball four.
That's ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Ozzie Smith next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. Off the mark there. And that's ball one. Two outs. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. He goes down looking. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Diego Cartaya, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. That one at triple digits. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes. Out
there to center. And it's caught for the out.
Batting ninth, no left field.
So up next, James Outman.
Next.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Strike two.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Comes a pitch. Up and in, and that's ball one.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swinging on the curveball. Two gone now. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Robinson in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. And a pitch. Good eye in that spot.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Kiner settles under it and makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the fourth, Lou Brock. The right-hander back to work. That one at triple digits. And here it comes. That one misses. 1-2 to count. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. Your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The right fielder,
Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
0-1 there. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. And he chases that one. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
for the Cardinals,
Freddie Freeman up to the
the first
dish.
baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And a pitch. Hard on the ground to first. McGuire steps on the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping it out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. And now 2 balls and a strike. And another ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering is in for a strike. All tied up as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And next for L.A., Duke Snider. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one ripped, but foul. Two outs. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Musial settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's some real power at the plate. Mark McGuire. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Robinson gets it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now number 29.
Tony Stone digging in now.
And there's one thing on her mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Now 1-1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Misses outside. 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That catches the corner. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and her first big league hit is a double. Tony Stone with her first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure she'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for her and her family. A player works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
One out, runner at second. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with her speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 1-0. Swings and chases a low one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And it's strike 2.
The changeup right there just pulled the string.
Runner at second. Runner takes off for third. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left field. 2 away.
Now back, the left-hander,
Ralph Kiner will hit next. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. And downstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw on the money. Nice play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, Mookie Betts will get us started.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Hargrove back to work.
Well, you always have to be careful in these spots because Mookie is lethal in the leadoff spot. He has the most multi-home run games out of the leadoff spot in baseball history.
Turns and fires to Betts. Outside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Righty delivers. One fouled off, 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him swinging, and 1 away.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none. So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
Muncy digs in. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. The Dodgers yet to pick up a hit here. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball.
Jason Hayward digs in now. Fly to left his first time. There's a strike.
0-1.
Ripped on a line. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Tag, but he's in there.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him, Diego Cartaya.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The 1-0. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And it's second. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball still 1-2 count. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it, and that will end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in L.A., top 6. And up to him is Wilson Contreras. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The line of the pitch. That one in the dirt, and that is ball 1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And another ball. And that one hit to first. Oh, great grab on the dive. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
I love the fact that the pitcher didn't become a spectator on this play. Nice job by the first baseman to dive, get dirty, knock that ball down, and if the pitcher's not there, he's got nobody to flip it to. Excellent job by both those guys.
Ozzie Smith next up for the Cardinals. The shortstop takes the ball.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. The great thing about Ozzie in the field was that he could make any play he needed to. Diving stops, jump throws, cross body throws. And strike 2.
It took Ozzie almost 3,000 left-handed at-bats until he hit his first home run from that side of the plate, and he did it in style, a walk-off shot to win Game 5 of the '85 NLCS for the Cardinals.
That one misses, and the count is filled up. Ground ball right side. Freeman takes it to the bag, and that quickly 2 away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lou Brock. Brock, 35 years old, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. There's a strike.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
Throw on to Freeman. St. Louis goes down in order. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. The right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Left field, way back there. Kiner going back, and it's gone. So he blasts one out the other way. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and it's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter now, Jackie Robinson. Swinging a foul straight back. Nobody on, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
0-2 now. Swing and a base hit.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield with a base hit. Those always feel great. But now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1, runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Sit down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Otani up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Man at second. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
The pitch. There's a swing and it's high. Rock ranging back. It's a ball. them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Duke Snider. And first offering is fouled off.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Still only one out here in the inning. Just misses with that one.
It's a good
1
take.
ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And Mookie takes.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That's a strike. And there's a ball. That one fouled off. Three and two now. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back now, top 7, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to lead it off. Paul Goldschmidt.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And the pitch. And ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. The 1-1. And another ball.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Righty to the plate. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Stan Musial, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That just misses, and that's ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And that one is inside. The Cardinals trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. In for a strike, and the count's full. The punch out there, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
McGuire stands in now and watches strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Eric Gagne, the closer, is getting loose. Gratterol getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And a swing and a miss there.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. JoJo Romero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Max Muncy at the dish. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Hayward stands in now, looks at that one inside. There's a strike. That's a little bit low. The wide to kick the pitch. Out to center. Brock gets under it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Diego.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Diego Cartaya. First offering, and it just misses. And strike 1 to the catcher.
1-1.
That's in there. Rips that one to right. Musial makes the play, and that is that. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Tony Stone.
Number 29.
Lambert back to work. Fastball for a strike. Late swing, fouled off. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, it can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. First pitch, and he just misses. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out to short, Betts whips it to first on the run, and they get Arenado for the out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 outs, base is empty, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Ralph Kiner. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball one there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 8 innings, 8 zeros as the shutout continues here. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. The wind of the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike. And now the lefty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. So now back to the top of the order.
I don't know how he was able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And he deals. Strike 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
This one in the air, center field, and it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels.
Double steal. Swing and a miss. And the throw out at third. The pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Robinson over at second, one down. Hard hit left side. And Freeman is retired.
The batter, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runner at second, two down. Here in the bottom half of the eighth inning. And there's a ball. And another ball.
2-2 the count.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. Duke Snider waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Man on second, two down. And ball four, two aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Duke Snider. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
One ball,
He got
one
away
strike.
with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Smoked on the ground to second. Stone over to first. Snider out in the play. Out number 3. Looks like he's heading back out for the ninth as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to first. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
So digging in, Ozzie Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
And he chases a high fastball there.
They can move up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
He's 2 outs away. Now up for St. Louis, Lou Brock. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's a ball.
That misses. Now 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. The Dodgers leading by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Two now. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay to the plate. The tag. So it's their last chance in this one. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch misses. Missed inside with the curve. Swings and misses. Now 2-1.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, just do that fastball fly and elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take the series opener here at home.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending today's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.